All right, I think we all are live. Hope you guys can see, and I hope you guys can also hear me properly. That's just my hope. All right, everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to continue working on the Electron app. Let's see how that goes, right? So the goal is to try and complete it as much as possible. Let me quickly open my GitHub and go to the app that we were making. If you guys are new, please make sure that you go to the description, click on the repo link, and yeah, if you want to just learn something from there, you can always do that. Nobody stops you from learning. That's the whole story. Let me bring it here. Let me bring it to the right monitor. All right, so we are ready. I think I will just keep my YouTube chat here for myself and for everyone else as well, which is nice. This is not bad, right? Cool. So we have this YouTube monitoring app, right? And what do we want to do with it, right? So I told you that sometimes you want to monitor whether YouTuber is live or not, whether the YouTuber has gone live in the last few days or not, what is the frequency that he is going live for, right? And what are the topics that he is going live for, right? So let's start with a very basic thing, right? Let's not rush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in. First of all, I'm going to go CD documents. I have just one folder called installations. It's a pretty much new setup. So like I don't have anything set up so far. So yeah, you will be seeing a lot of new things over here. Where is the YouTube? Yeah, can I please keep it here? Okay, I need to have a shortcut to have a window always on top. Always on top over raise window if covered. Let's see window. Is there something like this? Move window up? No. Swap window, hide all normal windows. Activate the window menu, close window. Yeah, I don't see anything. Raise window above other windows. Yeah. Let's keep it like Windows Shift A probably. What that is gonna give me is that OBS chat will stay always on top. Why did it not? Maybe it didn't. Okay, anyways, that's not very important for this chat. I mean, I can always see it on the next monitor, so that's all good. So let me go ahead and create projects, stream, right? Let's go to git clone, right? And make sure that we have it here. I think I'm missing a few tools as well that I was supposed to have. Okay, YouTube monitoring app, we have it here. I'm gonna bring it to the second monitor. Okay. Now, since not a lot of people are here, I'm just gonna set up my move window. Okay, I don't want this. Yeah, I want this. Windows, move window to workspace 1, window shift 1, window shift 2. Then we have window shift 3. Then we have window shift 4. Then we have switch to workspace 1. Okay, we can do Windows 1. We can do Windows 2. We can do Windows 3. For anyone who is joining, I'm just trying to set up my favorite shortcut so that it's easier to scroll between my workspace, move it around. So I'm gonna move. Okay, so let's move it to Windows Shift 1. Let's move it to Windows Shift 2. Okay, cool. Right, all right. So let me try and build it first and see if it works. If it doesn't, then we'll try to see what happened, because we might be missing some things. I hope not for this at least. So I have list users.json, right? Wait a minute. Okay, let's do it first. cd documents installation.files cp.zshrc / cp.tmux.conf, and if I close it again, if I try to run it, you will see that's much better. mkdir, wait, do I have user share fzf? No, right? So I can do sudo mkdir user share fzf. Okay, it asks for a password. Okay, and then I can do sudo completion. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we will see. Right, so this is done. Okay, can I do the shell again? Well, this time there's no problem. Then I can go to installation. Okay, installation is done, so we don't need to worry about it. Right, so we are here. I can do list users.json. What happened, sir? Spawning language server with command VS Code. Okay. All right, we will take care of it later. Maybe I need to install npm install or something. Okay. Let me do packard install as well while I'm at it. Okay. All right, so we have this JSON file that we want to process, right? So how does it look like now? Python 3 auto generate html.py. So that generates an HTML for me. Google Chrome index.html. And if you see that you have it here, right? So if you hover on a particular card, you will see that it pops up, right? There's a cool animation that you can see over there, right? So that is helpful. Now what we want to do is, first of all, okay, as you keep on adding more users, this will be like the grid will keep increasing, right? So it's not something that is very static, right? And if someone is offline, you will see them like the color being very saturated and the color being shaded as well, like I think it's gray or something. And then if someone is online, you will see them as more like yellowish or green. I think it's yellow. It looks like yellow to me, but I think it's green. Anyways, color blindness. All right, so that is it. So you can see that there's a live button as well for someone who is live. What we want is we want to see this in an Electron app, and then we will go forward, right? So if I go to the src directory, we have html templates.py where we are generating it. Okay, let's do sudo apt install python 3 -pip because we are going to write some Python. So I'm just going to make sure that I have pywrite installed, I have black installed, I have flaky installed, and I have neovim python client installed. So I'm going to do pip install neovim black pywrite. I think that should be just enough for our job, right? And if I go to html templates, sorry sir, if I do this now, client one quit, pywrite didn't install successfully, throw error, module not found, could not find version from npx version. Yeah, there's an error with npx. Why? Okay, anyways, we can take a look at it later. For now, let's go ahead and try to see. Now, what do we have so far? We have this auto-generate HTML code that generates the HTML code for us. So if I go here, we have it set up here, right? Right to HTML, we have all the JSON handling here. JSON path list users.json. We get the YouTube username, YouTuber data. Then we auto-generate a div container, and then we append it to the HTML body, and that's it. Then we write it to the HTML file, right? Now, what about the Electron app, right? You want to at the end like merge it with Electron because there's just not just like HTML is very static, right? You want to move forward and do something more than this. So we are going to set up our Electron app today. So let's go and see Electron.js, right? So I'm just going to search for Electron.js. Should have not searched it on my main profile, but we got lucky. Right. Okay. So I want to see how the Electron quick start. I have done some Electron before. It's not like I'm giving a first-hand view, guys. So please, yeah, if you see that you can't understand something, please feel free to ask me a question, right? Okay. So I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna say references, and I'm gonna go to the references repo. I'm gonna paste this Electron quick start. I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna do npm install, and let's see. Yeah, this is weird. So probably npm is not even working, right? So it is because I think I have the wrong version set up. So if I do this now, it will be installing some 12 version, I guess, which is very old. Okay, we got lucky. Okay. Yeah, let's see if this works. Maybe we didn't have npm installed whatsoever, right? So that's why this error. And once this is done, we will try to see if we can just build the app. Okay. It's going to install npm for me. Then I'm gonna do npm install, npm start. Then we will just be able to see what's the quick start app, right? What does it look like? Let me make it black for you. See, dark. Dark people deserve dark colors, dark background, dark apps. Right. Okay. It's gonna take some time. Which is okay, right? npm-d electron latest. Okay, npm electron beta, electron alpha, electron nightly. What's the release? 16.17.1, 16.16.0. Electron 21.0.1, 21.0.0 beta, 22. Okay. Oh wow, 23 is the latest nightly. That's cool. Alright, so this is done. Let me do npm again, and there you go. What's happening? Yeah, I think I get it because I did not install it properly, I guess. Let's see. Let's search it on Google, right? Cannot find libcli.js, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't install it properly, I think. Yeah, because the way I installed Node.js, by the way, guys, was trying to download the tar file, extract it, then copy the binary and library files there, right? So I think that's what went wrong. Or if I can do export library dot path user local lib ld library path, and if I do npm now, it will not work. It has nothing to do with ld library, first of all, so that was stupid of me. Code module not found. Use usr local bin npm. Cannot find libcli.js. Somehow related to lib, maybe. Let me go to lib node modules. Okay, doesn't look like something is very interesting over here. Yeah. So this is like project specific questions, right? They have, so it's not going to help us a lot. Let's do this thing. Let's delete sudo apt purge node.js npm, so that we just get rid of everything and we make sure that nothing is installed. Then we try to install it again. Hopefully this time it will work. I should have installed npm first. So what I usually prefer to do is I install npm and then I do npm install node.js, because sudo apt install node.js will not give you the latest version. But node still works and we will have to do it again. See, because there are two installations, right? So now you'll have to manually delete it. You see that you have all these. Uh, okay, this looks fine to me. Okay. Yeah, okay. We just have to, yeah, let's also delete. Yeah, let's delete this. Okay. All right, so let's try to install it properly. Sudo apt install node.js npm. No, let's do only npm and then we will install node.js from there. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Right, and then you have npm install node.js. Okay, what version do I have? See, 12.22.9. Like what? I don't know what even, like what are they even doing? Wow. They don't even, this is weird. You know, this is something like really going backwards, like apt package manager sucks for a reason, right? Can I please download it, sir? Do you have it linked? Come on, where do they even keep it? Yeah. Installation instructions. Okay, there you go. Curl. Okay, sudo apt install node.js. Okay. Will that change anything? Okay, let's see anyways. What this. Okay. Sudo apt get install -y node.js. Let's see. What happened? What is locking it? Yeah, I don't think we are installing anything. Cool, it's getting installed now. So you'll have the latest version of Node. So guys, like half of it, what the hell is going on here? Sudo is not found. I don't know which. Do I have GCC? God, these guys are funny. Yeah, alright, so I don't know what they are doing. So half of the time we are just trying to install the latest version of Node.js. I know this looks weird, but yeah, not my fault, right? Let's not do this. Let's just download this. Right, so what does it do? Sudo, okay, so it's gonna run each command one by one, right? So let me do this. Script application warning. Why? So yeah, it's happening. Okay, now you can do this. Sudo, do I have yarn installed? No, right? To install the yarn package manager, let's hold on to install yarn, but let's try to install Node.js first. So yeah, okay, there you go. So at least it is installing the latest version, but I think there's some issue with the existing version. So unpacking 19.0.0, error processing archive, trying to overwrite, which is also in package libnode dev. So what I can do is libnode -dev, and I can make sure that it gets deleted so that we don't have to worry about it. Alright, so that should have fixed it. There you go. Now you have the latest version if I'm not wrong. There you go. So we have version 19.0.0. That means that if I go to documents, project, stream, YouTube monitoring app, and if I try to do auto generate html.py, once this is done, you will see less of the errors. Okay. Alright, so this is done. Okay, now it's just installing some random stuff. Now what we want to do is we want to go to references, Electron quick start, npm install. I think that is a good idea, right? Yeah, there you go. And then we do npm start. So if anyone is not sure what you have to do for this, like you can go to main.js and see what kind of scripts and commands they have over there, right? So once this is done, we'll be able to see what's the Electron quick start app, and then we'll go from there, right? So we have the HTML template ready that gives us some platform to start with, right? So the Electron app will not look very blank. So it's like, so we'll be making something which is at least better than what the quick start app will be, hopefully, right? Yeah. All right, so this is done, right? Now what I can do is npm start, right? So this is a very basic hello world app. Doesn't make a lot of sense, right? You see we are using node.js 16.16.0, chromium this, electron 21.1.1. All is good, right? Now let's go to probably main.js. Okay, not in main.js. Where was it? It's in package.json. Yeah, sorry. So when you want to see what kind of commands there are, you can go to package.json. You can see what commands are supported. So you can see the start script is when you do npm start, it's going to do electron dot, right? So you can also patch it to something else that you want to see it running, right? So all of these things are available. Then main.js function create window. You create a window with width and height of 800 and 600. You do have web preferences. Preload.js, you don't need to worry about everything right now. So these, see, whenever you try to integrate it with browsers, each and every browser first of all have different compatible plugins, extensions, CSS tooling and all, right? So you will see a lot of handling, like you will see that, hey, this does not support Firefox, this does not support Chrome, this does not support Internet Explorer, nothing supports Internet Explorer anymore, right? So like there's so many things that you will see, and that's how the browsers work. So like preload.js might be one of the things. So we'll see what that is. I'm not very sure. Then you have main window.load file, index.html, right? So let me quickly replace this index.html with what we had, right? And then you will see that our app is ready, right? Not exactly ready, but I'm just saying that you will have something really working there. So let me copy these things, right, that are required, so that we can start it from the folder itself and we don't have to worry about some files missing and all, right? So preload.js is also required. Renderer.js, I'll keep it. Styles.css, I don't think I care about it because I have my own. Alright, so let me go to my YouTube monitoring app. Let me do npm install again, right? And let's see what that gives us. Because we have index.html here, so it shouldn't be any problem that we have to give another path. Preload.js is also in the same folder, so again, there should not be any problem. But if there are any problems, we are here to solve it, right? That's the whole motivation. Right, so once this is done, we will try to see if our app is ready. All right, and then we'll move on. Okay. All right, npm install is done. Let's do npm start. There you go. So the app is ready, right? So see how easy it is to just get started, right? Because once you have the template ready, you will see that you can just get started, right? Like this is just that it supports HTML and all. Right, so that's it. So let's go and try to see what else do we want. Now you see, so you want to make it dynamic, right? You don't want that every time you have to generate the HTML and all. And again, you cannot call the Python 3 auto generate HTML.py. That is not the ideal way to do it. But I'll think about it, because what we wanted to do was, right, you have this auto generate HTML.py that generates the HTML templates for you whenever you start the app. So let's say if you restart the app, it will run this command again. So let me show you. So if I go to package.json, right, and if I do this electron dot, just before this, I do Python 3 auto generate HTML.py. Now I'm just thinking out loud here that this should work. If it doesn't, then we will see, right? It did, right? Exactly, right? So every time you restart the app, it will try to auto generate the HTML template, and then it will run that. So for example, here you see there are 6 people here: Kushashwa, Mohit Wankade, Atul Kumar, Masar Rajani, Yatharth Wankade, and AK614, right? So there are lots of duplicates though. But now what we can do is that I can show you there were 6 people, remember it, okay? Now if I go to list users.json, if I try to just remove one of them, unfortunately it has to be Atul because he is in the last. Doesn't mean that he has to go out, but we'll just temporarily remove him from here, right? And then we will see that you will only see how many people. You will see 5 people, right? So let me do npm start this time, and you will see that this time there are only 5 people, right? That's how confident I am. See, 1 2 3 4 5. So Atul Kumar is already there, but AK614 has been removed because we removed him from the JSON file, right? So that's one way to do it, that you put this Python 3 auto generate HTML.py command in the start command, so that whenever when it starts, it auto generates the HTML template, then it loads the Electron app, and then you see the difference, right? For now, we will follow this really bad method of how to auto generate the HTML thing. We will slowly move towards Rust and try to do everything in Rust. Okay, did I just spoil like the spoiler? Wow. See how professional I am with my YouTube stuff. Alright, anyways. Yeah, so my whole goal is to make it in Rust and not depend on Electron.js. But for now, it's like always start with something that is easy to build and you have done it before, right? That's the only reason I'm doing it here. Okay, so now what we want, right? Think about it. So you want this list users.json to come from the YouTube API, right? So let's go to YouTube API, right? YouTube data API. No, I don't want. I want if there's a YouTube Python API. Yeah, Python quick start YouTube data API. Right now, let's try to see what does it have for us. Right, so you can do pip install, upgrade Google API Python client, and the Google auth lib and Google auth HTTP lib 2 libraries for user authentication. Okay, okay, they support Python 2.7. Weird. Why? It's end of life. Why are they even spending efforts? Okay. my caps lock is on. Not mine, but yeah, keyboards. All right, so let's see. Okay, this is done. Set up your project and credentials. In the library panel, search for the YouTube Data API v3. Click on the listing for that API and make sure that API is enabled for your project. In the credentials panel, create two credentials, create an API key, create an OAuth 2.0 client ID. Then you do set up and run the sample list by channel ID, list by YouTube username. The left side of the full screen API is explore about the following. All of these things are there. Run an authorized request. Oh my god. Damn. Do I have some examples though? Right, so what we really need is we just want to see that is there a support for me to see how many subscribers do I have, like for example how many people I've subscribed to, right? I think there should be a way. Let's go to API console, guys. I'm just probably gonna do it in a hidden screen. I don't want people to see everything that I'm doing, which is related to not what you need to know, right? All right, so enable APIs and services, right? In the library panel, search for the YouTube Data API v3. Okay. Data API v3, Google Drive API. Nice. There you go. This one is the API YouTube. Right. Then I can just enable it. Okay. All right. That is good. Right. So guys, like what we are trying to do is we are trying to get this YouTube Data API. So using this, we will try to find how many people we have subscribed to. Hey, hi Chiragya. Hi. Thank you so much for joining here. Hi. बस भाई जिंदा है यार, बढ़िया, कुछ ना कुछ कर रहे हैं, कोशिश कर रहे हैं. हाउ आर यू यार? हाउस लाइफ? हाउस इज स्ट्रीमिंग गोइंग? सब चंगा? या उसी के साथ मस्ती जो मुझे नहीं आता है बिल्कुल भी, सो दैट थोड़ा सीखने को मिले. आई विल हैव टू गेट द क्रेडेंशियल सेटअप, तो उसके लिए मुझे अपना स्क्रीन ऑफ करना पड़ेगा. ऑल तो मुझे ज़्यादा लोग देख नहीं रहे, बट स्टिल मूविंग वन स्टेप है डेली, चल रहा है भाई, सब बोल रहे हैं. दैट्स गुड यार, दैट्स गुड टू हियर. गुड लक यार. नाइस. पूरा ही सीएस को छोड़ दियो क्या? कैमरा ऑफ है यार. हाँ यार, आज मुझे मन नहीं था इतना, लाइक वो लाइटिंग वाइटिंग अभी रूम में ऐसे ही डार्क कर रखी है मैंने. मन नहीं था आज की ये, यानी लाइक तुम तो समझते हो, लाइक यूट्यूब पे ऐसे कैमरा पे आके हंसना हर दिन इज़ नॉट रियली इज डिफिकल्ट, राइट? लाइक आई डोंट नो हाउ यू गाइस डू इट, मुझसे नहीं होता ये. गाइस आई एम हैप्पी, सी लुक एट मी, ये वो सब ना नहीं हो पाता, इसलिए कभी कभी कैमरा ऑफ कर लेता हूँ. सब प्रोफेशनल यूट्यूबर नहीं हुए. वैसे तो चलता है कैम लगा के, चिल सीज है. नाइस है, नाइस. सही है, बढ़िया है. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग. कहाँ तुम इंस्टा से आए, कहाँ से आए, या फिर आई थिंक मैंने इंस्टा पे डाली थी ना स्टोरी, आई थिंक सो. अरे हाय प्रेरित यार, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग इन. वाईटी से, अच्छा वाईटी से ही आए. ओके ओके, थैंक यू. हाय प्रेरित, व्हाट्सअप यार. By the way, guys, like just to let you know what are we trying to build, okay? So we have list users.json where you have all the data stored, like the people you have subscribed to. तो अभी के लिए this data is hard coded. That means मैंने relevant information अभी डाली नहीं है. I've just hard coded this data, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to auto generate an HTML page from this API. Sorry, from this data, right? So if I show you this data, right? अभी तो यहाँ पे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि हो क्या रहा है, right? Because this data is like too much messy. But if I do python 3 auto generate html.py, that's going to generate an HTML template for me using all this data, right? And then if I try to visualize it for you, so if I do Google Chrome index.html, so this is how it looks like, right? So you see Kushashwa Ravi Shrimali, Mohit Wankhede, Atul Kumar, Mazhar, Yatharth Wankhede, right? And then you see whoever is live, they will have a different template in their card, and whoever is not live, they will have a saturated and थोड़ा shady सा view, so that you know that okay, उसको देखते ही समझ में आ गया, अच्छा, so this guy is not live, this guy is live, right? And you see also this live icon there on the top right, that is also useful, right? And you see the number of subscribers and all of that, right? So if I were to edit this list users.json file, right? And hi Manshu, are you from my college? or are you from around the globe? I think you're from my college. मुझे ना DP थोड़ा close करके दिख नहीं रही, but yeah, like I understand a lot of it can be done from React. अच्छा CS को से okay 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 यार, yeah, okay, then you know me as Noddy, right? Yeah, so the whole point of view by doing this in Python was to make it eventually in Rust, right? So there's okay, let me actually tell you guys, right? So there's a library called iced rs, right? Okay, okay, you made me subscribe. You don't have to say it, like you can say कि you subscribe to my channel because you really like the content. We were just coincidentally in the same lobby, so that लोगों को ये ना लगे कि मैं जबरदस्ती सब्सक्राइब करवा रहा हूँ. एंगुलर सीख लिया मैं, गुड एट फ्रंट एंड, नाउ बैक एंड शुरू करूँगा. अरे नाइस है चिराग, दैट्स गुड टू हियर. प्रेरित, CS को गुड ओल्ड डेज. तुम लोग तो पूरा ही छोड़ दिए क्या? हाँ मतलब करियर के हिसाब से मे बी दैट मेक्स सेंस. CS को मज़ा तो आता था. You guys should try it again यार. Not that like huh. By the way, so what I wanted to do is I have this iced library in Rust, right? And it is used by Pop OS now for some like I don't know, just दिखाने के लिए GTK के against. So they are just using this GUI library instead of using GTK, right? And they are probably targeting something big. So I was like, yeah, I want to use it as well and see what potential it has. So that's the whole idea. So I will switch from Electron to iced once Electron is done. Yeah. So all right. So this is done, right? Now what I want is I want to add one more user. So if I go to nvim list users.json, right? If I can add one more person over here, it will be visible, right? Right now I'm not gonna do it. It's just too much of efforts, but this is done, right? Now again, if I go to my package.json, you will see that in the start script I have python 3 auto-generate html.py and an electron dot, right? So every time you try to run this Electron app, it will auto-generate the HTML and then show you the app, which is really bad, right? Because you want to have it like dynamic, like let's say कि if the app is running and if someone else is going live, you want this to be updated, right? Eventually, but you need to decide कि कौन सा कितनी frequency होनी चाहिए. You want to probably refresh it every 3 seconds, every 5 seconds, or you want to just have a listener, and then whenever there's an event that is triggered, right? I think webhook or something like that, right? And then you just listen to it and then yeah, okay, cool, change it. Interesting, didn't know about iced. Yeah, thank you, Manshu. That is, I think, like if you go to Pop OS, the tiling designs and all, they are very very cool, right? And a lot of it they say is because they were tired of gnome, to be honest. And that makes sense. I mean, there's a whole lot of controversy going on. Not controversy, people made it like that, but yeah. Anyway, so I just wanted to try it out, to be honest. That's it. I'm a research engineer. I don't know front end. I don't know back end. I'm just trying things out, just for fun, right? Okay. So this is the Electron app, right? Now what I want to do is I want to do something else. अभी तक ये सबको समझ में आया क्या? Do you guys like the concept? Do you guys like the concept of what is done so far? Yes, sir. Okay, perfect. Thanks, yeah. All right. ऐसे ये सर्वर मत बोले यार. Call me naughty, naughty. खुल के बोलो हरे. Hey, Manshu, what's your in-game like name यार? मैं भूल गया. मुझे बता दो ताकि नेक्स्ट टाइम मिले तो मुझे याद रहे. All right, so let's start. API service details, 4 graphs, credentials. Okay. चलो इतना तो इन लोग में है कि ये credentials सीधा नहीं दिखाते. That is good. All right. करेंगे यार, इसको और करते हैं. थोड़ा और करते हैं धीरे धीरे करके. आज मैं थका हुआ फील कर रहा हूँ, so I will not be able to do it for long. मुझे स्टार्टेड स्ट्रीमिंग लेस देन 1 मिनट अगो क्यों बता रहा है? 34 मिनट्स अगो. इट वाज अ शॉर्ट स्ट्रीम. चलो यार, आज के लिए मैं थोड़ा जाता हूँ. गाइस, आई एम इट इज़ बदसूरत which I didn't know what it was when we met. It was quite a while ago. Oh, is it Himanshu? That's cool. Butsurat Pichai. Damn, bro, why did you put that name though? I see where you're coming from, right? Like I know Sundar का opposite, but ठीक है यार. अब मुझसे बुलवा भी दिया तुमने, अब मेरा गूगल में कभी नहीं होगा। ऑल्दो आई डोंट थिंक आई वांट टू गो राइट नाउ, बट हाँ, डोंट प्ले एनी मोर, ओके यार। बिजी हो गए या फिर जस्ट डोंट लाइक सी एस गो एनी मोर, ऐसा है क्या कि नहीं, डन विथ सी एस गो, डन विथ लाइफ, किसी में कुछ सेंस नहीं बनता, अपना काम बनता, बाढ़ में जाए जनता। Alright, yeah, it was really fun catching up with all of you. जॉब या वर्क फ्रॉम टूट गया लगता है, ऑफिस बुला लिया, हाँ। बट हाँ यार, चलो अच्छा है यार, जॉब इज़ अ प्रायोरिटी, लाइक इफ़ यू सी आई एम नॉट ऑल्सो स्ट्रीमिंग डेली, मुश्किल से टाइम मिलता है कभी कभी, तो कर लेते हैं ज़िंदगी में। या सी जी जी, या जी जी। गुड गेम, गुड नाइट गाइज, टेक केयर, आई एम गोना लीव एज वेल, आई विल कंटिन्यू डूइंग इट मोर टुमारो एंड डे आफ्टर टुमारो, देन दिवाली, फिर पटाखे फोड़ेंगे, ठीक है, अपनी गवर्नमेंट ने तो मना नहीं किया है। हाँ बट या, एनीवेज, take care everyone, bye, good night, thank you so much for joining in, happy Diwali in advance.